Hey there, Kenneth French of Vast Voice, telling business secrets to entrepreneurs. We're very, very happy you stopped by. Either you're going to watch this or listen to this because you want to take your business to the next level. You're probably an entrepreneur who's either just starting out or you've been around for quite a while and you want to take your business to the next level. You're probably a real estate investor, maybe even a real estate agent, maybe a professional or of some sort, professional advisor of some sort. And well, you are stopping by because you need some valuable advice from one of the top industry leaders there is. Anyway, thank you very much. Once again, Kenneth French, Vast Voice, telling business secrets to entrepreneurs. Really glad you stopped by. What can we do to finally start deploying some resources towards, AI? He doesn't have a bunch of money, by the way, or relatively speaking. I mean, he has a bunch of money for a normal person, but his viewpoint was, well, what can we do? I said at a foundational level, start spending at least 1 hour a day on artificial intelligence. I don't know if it's you. I don't know if it's your virtual assistant still in Philippines, but I think that's at a minimum what you should do. Number one. Number two, start a meetup in your city, in his city, where he can bring some people together and also in his industry also to talk about artificial intelligence. Now he's going to have to, if he's leading the discussion, he's going to have to be up to speed. So it's going to make sure that, it's kind of a call to action for him to be able to be prepared, at least in this case, once a month in this meetup where he's going to be, I think he's going to do it, leading this meetup. And my position is he's going to be organized because he's going to be spending an hour a day, 5 days a week. He's going to spend think about it, 5 hours a week getting prepared for this group meeting. And then he's going to lead it. And then it's going to expand. He's going to be the man in his it's medium-sized city. He's going to be the man as far as artificial intelligence goes. And people are going to learn about him and about his depth of knowledge in artificial intelligence. And then finally, number three, I said to him, well, I think it would be worth it for you to go to AI4, AI5, et cetera, conference down the road. Because, they have an annual conference, all the industry leaders, it's a brand new industry. As far as artificial intelligence, there's going to be speakers who are going to be there. There's going to be rubbing shoulders with other people who are interested in artificial intelligence. And I even said, because he's going to be spending really, let's say 20 hours a month with artificial intelligence, he's going to know more than pretty much everyone there. Everyone there is going to be saying, oh, I'm an artificial intelligence expert, even though they're brand new at it. But anyway, and by the way, why do we have certain expertise in artificial intelligence here at vastsolutionsgroup.com? Why do I, Kenneth French, have expertise? We've been doing it for years. 2018 is when we first started our model called Einstein. And then also we've been studying it at least since 2010, but really in 2018. So it's not like we're a flash in the pan, just like so many gurus are starting to do artificial intelligence and now venture capitalizing on artificial intelligence, AI. And what else did I say? He said, and he brought up a really good point. He's like, well, now that I'll know where to start, what are some of the things that I should be spending money on as far as artificial intelligence? And well, to me, I said at a minimum, he already has a ChatGPT account, a GPT Plus account. What I said was, well, that's your first step. Use it for everything in your business. Every decision-making process should be based on, in my opinion, I know it's crazy, based on artificial intelligence. Have it code in, have the knowledge base based on your background, the company's background, and then ask it for advice. Ask the model for advice. Large language model, that being ChatGPT, is what he uses. Look at what it's suggesting. As long as the input that you put in is accurate, which I'm going to assume it is, and then the output, well, hopefully it's going to help him to, add value. Maybe something like this will help you to add value to your business, but at least give it a once over. See if it makes sense. It might be thinking about it. Sounds funny. It might be thinking about things that would add value to you as a business owner. So what I would say is use it for your business. In this case, for him, use it for your business to expand your business. Number one. Number two, how can you do a front-facing AI model, that being, in his case, ChatGPT, that can help a client? Sure, you could do something as simple, I know it sounds funny, but chatbot. We did away with our chatbot. We used Einstein for a long while, but all of a sudden it just kind of, frankly, got leapfrogged by ChatGPT, by Claude, by Gemini, by AWS, et cetera. And it was our underlying element for our artificial intelligence was Google's TensorFlow. And that gets a little deeper into most knowledge bases of most artificial intelligence experts out there, but it worked great. What I would say is, by the way, the reason we got rid of it is because there's a huge proliferation of kind of models, chatbots that are out there. And so now we're kind of combining all into one. we're kind of rechanging our model. Anyway, but at a minimum, have a chatbot out there that's answering questions. So at least you can type in, your staff can type in some questions that are specialized to you and your chatbot. And your chatbot can be based on some of the GPTs that you've put together as an example, or maybe that are others in your industry that are put together. But at a minimum, have a client facing or a prospect facing chatbot. Maybe that can help you as well. I said to him, and what are some other kind of things that he can do? You could even put together some general purpose GPTs or general purpose client interfacing AI, if you will, models. So you can have a marketing one, you can have a sales one, you can have a HR related one, you can have a customer service one. So meaning, and these can be, again, client or prospect facing. It can add value to you, the business owner, because now maybe the client can, email some questions, a chatbot can respond. So those are kind of smaller little ways. So think about, let me do a really quick review. Spend some time, spend some resources. My example, 5 days a week, an hour a day, kind of learning about AI, doing the meetup, once a month as an example. You put it together. So you are kind of the industry leader in your area of the woods, if you will. And then finally rub shoulders on a national level once a year, let's say, or maybe, I don't know, once a quarter as an example, to help you as a business owner, rub shoulders. Who knows? Maybe you'll be involved in, or no, maybe you'll be invited to speak on some of those panels down the road, especially because you're paying some resources, putting some resources towards artificial intelligence. And then, as I mentioned, client or prospect facing chatbot, and use it for your business. Use it to guide your business, or at least to provide some examples of what your business should be doing. And then, those are small little ways that it could expand you as your business in AI. Now, if I'm going to say, and I've said this a number of times, if you're not using AI in some way to help your business, you're going to be in trouble. AI is probably not going to do away with your business, but hopefully at least. But AI will probably make it a challenge for you. But if you're at the forefront, you might be the one who's going to put some pressure on some other business, some competitors to maybe even get out of the way. So you could be the industry leader. And because if you're not using AI in some form or fashion right now, you're going to be left in the dark. And again, someone who's using AI probably is going to get you out of the way if it's, if you're a business owner or if you're an employee. And by the way, these AI models are cheap. They're probably even going to get cheaper down the road. Think about it, $20. Google's a little bit more expensive with their workflow, but what I would say is they're cheap. Why not spend the time? And if you don't want to spend the time, if an hour a day is too much, I don't know, spend some time in the weekend, 3 hours on the weekend, or whatever the case is. But I think it's worth that much of investment to spend on AI. I've spent a tremendous amount of time and resources on artificial intelligence, and it's paid off because now we're growing big time. And I know it's based on artificial intelligence, on the basis and the foundation of artificial intelligence. Now, if you have any questions, please go to our website, vastsolutionsgroup.com, vastsolutionsgroup.com. You can email us for, any input you have about any of the things we discussed here at vastsolutionsgroup.com. You can email at info at vastsolutionsgroup.com. Kind of as a side note, what I would say is if you're listening to our Vast Voice podcast, on Wednesdays, we have a specific portion of our week, once a week on Wednesdays. So we release 9 a.m. Eastern, where we go over artificial intelligence. If you listen, watch, you're going to learn enough about artificial intelligence that maybe that be a component that would help you every single, a week, as a matter of fact, that you are going to be learning a little bit more about artificial intelligence. And who knows, we pack so much information in there, that might be your 1 hour allotment of artificial intelligence for the day. But, we only spend sometimes, 5 to 30 minutes talking about artificial intelligence on that day. And it's chock full of information. It can help you as a business owner. Once again, my name is Ken French of vastsolutionsgroup.com. It's completely been a pleasure talking to you about artificial intelligence, how it can help you, just like I'm pretty sure it's going to help this client of ours. Once again, Ken French.